What is good, my good YouTube people, man? We're back for another animated video, and this time around I like to stick it to like the Father's Day theme, because Father's Day is right here around the corner whenever this video is out, to go on to ask ourselves the age-old question of, is Goku a good dad, man? Because throughout the years we've seen many iterations of this thing, and I think I want to add like my 2 bits to the conversation, because Goku is like most talked about character. He's mainly talked about for his feats and who he can or can't beat. There's talks about if Goku can beat One Punch Man, if Goku can beat Superman. There's even a time when they were asking if Goku can beat SpongeBob. But I'll tell you what he can beat, these allegations, because I'm here to show you guys, to tell you why I think Goku is a bad dad. So to start off, let's just get disclaimers around the way. Like, this is all fiction, it doesn't really matter, and by you saying that to me just means you're gonna defend fiction, so it doesn't really matter. So let's get it out of the way. Number one. Number two, I have to say this because like it should be plainly obvious. Like, when Goku saves the planet, he also saves his home, his place where, you know, he keeps his stuff, his food, all that stuff, and his family and friends. Like, it's not a loss or a sacrifice for him to do something that benefits him in every shape or possible way. Like, to say Goku's a good dad for doing this is like saying you're a good dad for feeding your kids, but if you don't feed your kids, you're gonna go to jail. So like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, it's all like, it doesn't cost him nothing, and it's beneficial for him to do so. So is like feeding your kids, hopefully, unless you're really poor. Okay, now that we got the disclaimers out of the way, we can actually start. So to start with, we can now talk about Gohan, the first son, in which Goku, I would say, doing a good job at parenting. He's been with Gohan for 4 years now. He's been doing his father and husband role very well. It's been going on 4 years, but then circumstances happen. He has a brother kills him, goes to the other world, yada yada yada. I know the story. I would say up to this point, Goku's parenting has been, I would say, pretty good. Like, he does what he needs to do for the situation that occurs to it. Like, you can debate about like sending Gohan to Namek and all that stuff, but like, it was needed and it was necessary and it worked out. Like, that's not really my contentious point about this. Like, I want to start, like, I just want to start showing like an example of what I would say is like bad parenting / abandoning his family within this one clip right here.
But the one called Goku cannot be brought to that place.
What? Darn, what's up? Why not?
Because he is alive.
Dad's really still alive? But how? Alright then, let's do it! For the last wish, let's bring Goku back to Earth!
Silence. It can't be done.
Oh.
The one called Goku refuses to return and says he'll come back later.
What? But why?
Kakarot, what are you up to? You're probably training on another planet somewhere, perfecting your skills.
Now, I just show this to show that there was a time in which Goku did abandon his friends and family just for training. People said this never happened, but it did happen, and that's what made me why I'm excusing this point. Like, literally, Vegeta knew him better than his friends and family. That's just crazy to me. But I can see the defense right now being that, oh, well, intertransmission was a useful technique, and it would came through a clutch in many situations. You just justified abandoning his friends and family. Like, it's just, there's no point. Like, there's no ends and buts about it. Like, that's just it. Like, yeah, I can admit intertransmission is a very useful technique, and if Trunks not appeared, Frieza probably would have destroyed the planet. But at the same time, Goku would have been on Earth if he didn't have to learn intertransmission. Like, yeah, useful in the future, but bad. Nothing in this world comes for free. Like, the circumstances are what they was. Like, him learning intertransmission pretty much made sure to abandon his family, having them think he was dead and go on for like a whole while. And like, it's anime, so we let it slide. But like imagine like a loved one disappeared, you thought they were died, and then you found out they were just like learning to speak Spanish for like a whole year or two, and then they finally came back. Like, damn, I was worried sick about you, but hey, you can speak Spanish now, so woo! Like, it's yeah, I would say very not good thing. I'd say that's a bad father thing to do, like to miss out a year of your child's life, and like have them worried about you not knowing if you're alive for so long. Not even like I'm gonna bring this point a lot, like not even send a King Kai message like through them. Like, you can talk to King Kai and have King Kai send a message telling you okay, but like having Namek Shinron do it for you, I guess, but like, no, bad parenting. But I like to leave a little fun fact. Like, most people don't know this, myself included, but like Goku has actually had more time with Gohan in total than Piccolo. Like we all kind of assume that Piccolo had more time in general, but no, not really. Goku raised him up to the age of 4, was there. Then a year Gohan had with Piccolo of training because Goku had died. Then they had 6 months together when they were training for the androids. Then Goku had training with him in a hyper time chamber, which is a not regular day but turned out to a year, and then like around a week together. So all in all, when it goes to like time together, it's like 1 year, 6 months with Goku in a week plus the 4 years of childhood. And then Gohan, with something he's used to, got abandoned by his dad, his second dad, Piccolo, when the Buu Saga started. For reasons nobody knows why, but hey, shout out Kishimoto. And to even add to that, because I'm feeling so generous, I'm going to give you another fantastic moment with Goku. This is where I would say Goku actually did very excellent parenting. Here's the clip.
No! I can't take this anymore! Forget the plan! Stay if you want to! I'm going now! Goodbye!
Gohan! Oh dear. No, it's okay.
Now, you may think I'm trolling by saying, well, how was that bad parenting? You just kind of like abused his child. But like, to a general degree, it was actually it was good parenting in my opinion. Because like, he saw that Gohan was going to step in a situation that he was ill prepared for and not ready at all. I said the same thing twice, but I digress. And pretty much just stopped him from doing it in his own method. Like they're saying it's not humans. Like, let's forget about that. Yeah, like, yeah. And prevented him from making a mistake, which would have been a mistake. Because Gohan going to save Piccolo would have literally solved nothing. All they would have did was practically get Gohan killed. So yeah, like I said, very good parenting. Saw like situation like this. The problem is, and you can actually see where I'm going to go with this.
You say we try to kick things up a notch, don't you?
You've got to help him before it's too late.
If we were to hop back into Cell Saga and go back to the Hyperball Time Chamber training, Goku saw that Gohan had the potential to beat Cell, but didn't truly train him on how to control that potential. He just saw him do it once and said, well, that's enough and good luck, buddy. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, that was extremely irresponsible. And like, it's Goku-like fashion, but not really. Like, this ad did have detrimental effects to Gohan. Like, for some unknown reason, Gohan got attached to an android he met for like 5 seconds and then like got really depressed about him dying. And like, it's just, it was just such a bad way of doing things. Like, imagine like you had to like train for a dance recital and then your dad like saw you do one move one time and you did it by accident and said, okay, no more training, and in the dance recital you better do this move. Also, your mom's gonna die if you fail the dance recital, so no pressure. Like, what would, like, it was actually so irresponsible that it borderlines bad parenting. Like, this was just like not the way you should do things. Like, hello, like you literally, and it wasn't even a matter of like they had no time. They literally could have went in. They had a whole week, which is like 7 whole years. He could have spent so much time honing it. The bare minimum was he could have told Gohan about the potential, but Gohan didn't even knew. It was by far like, it was just detrimental. Like, it's so like the whole pressure of the world was on him, and not to mention like Gohan like didn't even know what was going on. Like, it was bad parenting. Like, and it was for no reason. Like, ironically, like this bad parenting only happened for anime moments, which was like they wanted to do a big reveal, a big surprise, and Goku wasn't crazy when he chose Gohan to replace him in the fight. Like, this was Goku's plan for all along, and for this big setup, it means just Gohan just had Goku just made a bad parent. Like, it was a good setup, but bad parenting all the less. Like, there it is. That's pretty much all I have to say for Gohan. I also like the situation where he trained in Yardak and kind of abandoned his family for a year, and the irresponsible handling of Gohan's training due to the Cell Sagas. Yeah, like everything turned out good in the end, but not necessarily. There's a lot of complications, and Gohan couldn't even handle the power, which would have been prevented, and Cell wouldn't have got like perfect Cell if Goku would have properly trained him, in my personal opinion. But no, fact. Yeah. So yeah, but. With that being we have to go on to Goku's second son, in which it's not gonna really be too long. Like, as a matter of fact, like, it's just all can be said within this one clip.
Huh? Hey! I'm back! Dad, it's you!
Goku.
Whoa! Pinch me!
Oh.
Goten, it's okay.
Hey! I think there's a little me hiding behind your leg, Chi-Chi.
I'm Goten.
And I'm Goku.
Daddy!
Hey! Whoa, little guy, you're a strong one, aren't you?
I know what you're saying. Like, well, it makes sense that Goku hadn't seen Goten in so long. He died, and like he sacrificed himself for like the world and all that. And am I truly saying that people who sacrifice themselves, such as doctors, like soldiers, like these people are all bad parents because like they sacrifice their times with their families to save others? Am I saying these are all bad parents? No. You know why? Because these people call in. They do the best they can, do everything they can to see their family as much as they can. Goku literally didn't do that. Like this whole time when he was in Other World with King Kai, he could have touched King Kai's shoulder and checked in on his family. He could have just said, "Yo, Chi, how you doing? how's the go in the tents?" Like literally it. Like he just abandoned them and had radio silence for this whole time for no apparent reason other than a nice moment. Like with that, like I like to put in like these three cases where I would just say is like bad parenting, like abandoning the family, irresponsible training, and like all the pressure. Like it's not really like, yeah, it's not really that big a deal because it's not all real, but like I think it's just stuff that we kind of struggle on the bridge or don't really realize. Now, does make Goku like a terrible dad? Not necessarily. I think he's like intentionally good at heart, but I would just say it's just like bad parenting. Like bad parenting or worse, irresponsible at best, if we're being nice, but it's just bad parenting. Like no other words can describe it. So yeah, but what do you guys think? Was I wrong? Like, yeah, I'm not wrong. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's been B3. Oh, and don't mess with Dragon Ball Z fans. They don't watch the series. Stay animated.